because I agree, he was kind of cute. All right, so we got other things to go maybe look for now. Ooh, I don't like you. That's a nasty little trick. He did look cool. I agree. That's why I say, like, I didn't want to hurt him. I was hoping the dream nail would be enough to, like, kind of see what was up. You know what I mean? This is a long elevator. Don't mind me, folks. All right. We have unlocked a little cut between here, and that's kind of at the base. So what do we got here? Oh, I don't like that. That's very large. Okay, more of these. We got more conveyors. Ooh, look at this tricksy one. Okay. And these aren't the crystal dudes that move. These are just like set turrets. Oh, it's Hollow Knight entrapment. We've just got to steal the jewels. Ooh, this one's tricksy. Not too tricksy for me. Yeah, I'm in the crystal cave. Let's see. Alright. Then we wait on this guy. Ooh, conveyors and lasers. Now things are getting spicy. Ooh, shoot. Oh, we just made it. They give you soul on either side, so they must expect you're going to take a pretty good amount of damage there. I got pretty lucky. Crystal Caves? What is... I don't know what Crystal Caves is, Afterlife. It is a rare game I'm unfamiliar with, or at least don't know off the top of my head. Are we stuck? We are stuck. It's an awesome shareware old game. Is it kind of like, I'm maybe thinking of something with like Jill of the Jungle vibes? What is going on here? This is another one of those giant bugs. Look at how big this is. Inspect. I don't know, it makes me nervous. Oh, I broke it. Consumed the crystal heart. Hold left trigger while on the ground or clinging to a wall to concentrate the force. Release the button to blast forwards and fly through the air. Wait. Let's go. It's like a puzzle platformer. I mean, that's up my alley right now. That's what me and the Knight are doing. Look at this. I am the coolest bug ever. That is so rad. Now the right path. I get it now, Neo. That makes sense. That's so cool. Does it stop me if I'm in the middle of a slide? It stops me on the wall too. So can I cancel this? I cannot. So we still have to use it smart. Super Saiyan. Absolutely, that's what it feels like. All right, so if that's the case, there's got to be other cool stuff. Like normally when you're introduced to a new mechanic in one of these zones, it's my ticket to then exploring the rest of the zone. So let me head back up here. Face me, you coward! Like right there, I actually almost goofed myself. Super fun just going through an entire area with it. Oh, and I gotta assume that plays a huge role in like the speedrunning community. Like once you have it and you know the map layouts well enough to know where you can just zoop through an entire level, the speedrunners for this game have got to make liberal use of such a move. But it doesn't let me go up. So like this is still off limits to me. Right? Yeah. Not sure you have the EGA monitor or the 256 colors needed to play the classic Crystal Caves. I'll go hook up something that's got like a Tandy graphics profile. Or no, that was late enough. Maybe Hercules. We'll still get it set. Yeah, so there's got to be some kind of cool stuff we can do with that, but it is not dramatically crucial. Ooh, our NPC is moved already. All right, let's go and take a look-see to some of these spots that we couldn't cross, just for funsies. So like down here. Oops. So like we couldn't go and do anything with this when we were here with Cornifer, but now, yo, this is never gonna get old. I'm still going. You go, and then I died. You go until you connect with something. Oh, okay. So this is a little bit like the old, like slide a box and then it hits a wall puzzle. They like need me to do the jumps and stuff. Definitely did not need to use it there, but it was worth using. Max 640 by 350 resolution. 16 colors to a max of 64. Woof. All right, so we have it down here. A very old game. Who published it? Like, what's the deets on it? Publisher. Give me the bio. Ow, these guys are like double teaming me. Kind of a rude maneuver. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's an Apogee game. Here, grub. All of my hard work. What the hell? What? What? What happened? Was that a not grub? I don't want to go through all of the entries right now because we'll lose which ones were new. But we'll have to go, maybe if I go up, we'll see it before we see all the ones from the crystal area. I'm really worried that I just killed a grub. It does not wrap. All right, we're gonna have to figure that out later then. That's a mean trick to play. The game has conditioned me to be overwhelmingly happy when we save grubs, so for them to hit me with like a grub mimic, super rude. Interesting. Oh, this is the, yeah, it's the outskirts of Dirtmouth. So we have like a little shortcut to head over to the Crystal Peaks now. Do the thing over Dirtmouth? Yo, that's a rad idea. Hang on. Let me see. Where should I launch from? Like kind of kick up a wall over here? I didn't think about that. We can totally climb back to where we were. Do you want me to like buzz the tower? Oh, from the top of the elevator? What about, can we do it from up here? This will get me back over towards the elevator at least. Yo. We're just soaring. Wait, does the elevator... Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did I just break the elevator? All right, we'll do it from here. That's definitely going to be a thumbnail on the YouTube channel. That's so cool looking. Oh, we just kicked right through the door. Look at us go. We got so much distance. Oh, those guys gave me a hunter entry. It's been a long time since we were in this area. High-speed travel unlocked. I wonder if there's anything new we can do over here now that we've got new cool powers. I think it's probably worth taking a quick look-see around. If nothing else, we can pick on a bunch of dudes that used to beat us up. Do a little like I was a nerd in middle school fantasy. Any long spikes that you can fly over now? There's several Afterlife that we will probably have to revisit. Is this down always here? It's not actually a down. It's another time where they've tricked me because it's somewhat luminous at the bottom of that area. There's definitely, like, I think there's an acid pool. The one that comes to mind immediately, though, was last stream. We had that long stretch. Where was it? Green Path or at the edge of fungal wastes, maybe? We had that long stretch that I pogoed across. But then when we got to the end of the pogo, there was like a warped wall situation where I couldn't get up. So even though I executed the pogo, we couldn't go anywhere. It makes sense to me now that that was obviously intended to be used with this instead. And we were never intended to pogo across in the first place. Yeah, this is just welcoming us to Hallownest. All right, so we have 800 geo. I'm thinking we maybe go see Caliber real quick. And buy our charm notch. Because I think, you know, a two notch charm is going to be worth a whole hell of a lot more than a one notch charm, just from a utility standpoint. And new slag. Oh, that's right. You need your key. All right, we will find your key at some point, Sly. I have no doubt. What up, Elderbug? Faring well in your adventures below? Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait longer for her visit. Hey, what's up, Rigorous? How are you? That noisy old lift. Where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peak, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow everywhere you step? A villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them. And they don't make very good pillows. They hardly seem worth the trouble to me. The real bugs are getting their revenge? Did you know the caverns continue even below the capital? You have ventured that deep, so the details are scant. Those who made it back told of impossibly old structures and roads formed as though the rock itself possessed a will. Interesting. All right, we get our little info dump from Elderbug. Did you wind up finishing Inside, Rigorous. Stop by and say hey and thank you for the other day. Yo, this game is rad. If you own Hollow Knight and you're looking for something to play, I cannot recommend it enough. I think that it is a ton of fun. I jumped over and we checked out you playing Inside because I had so much fun with Little Nightmares, and Inside is also on my backlog that I think we might play that sometime coming up. But I was eschewed out quickly because I did not realize you were so close to the end. My wife like basically did the cover your eyes and stick your fingers in your ears while la-la-lying. But yeah, Hollow Knight, you know, I can't say enough good things about this game if I'm honest. Soundtrack is great. The mechanics are good. The controls are tight. It's got a little bit of that like almost Dark Souls-y kind of intrigue where the story isn't immediately apparent, so you've got to kind of like dig things up. So I love it. All right. Saluber's probably faster if we take the stag. Plus it gives us an excuse to see the last stag. So we want to go to the Forgotten Crossroads. I just noticed that we lose our temp health if we rest at a bench, so that's kind of a bummer. Let's see. So she's just down, right? Yeah. I was also yelling in my head when I saw that they were in the game. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, we're not gonna go back and mess with that guy. We got a charm notch to buy. Yeah, right past in here. All right. Hello, friendo. We would like another charm notch, please. Love it. All right, and she very, very conveniently includes a bench outside the shop so that we can play with our charm setup. So the very short-lived lifespan of us using Steady Body, I think, is going to come to an end here. I do see some utility in this, especially in Crystal Peaks, where you're like on conveyors and need some more precision in your like where your body is and stuff. But I'd like to play around with some other charms because we've kind of gotten ourselves stuck into a setup where like I basically refuse to take off Mark of Pride, so we haven't really used a bunch of these. Stalwart Shell is the one where we're invulnerable after we take damage, so you get like longer hit immunity. Balder Shell gives us a shield while we're healing. This one I could consider being a big deal because I think that gives me a lot more wiggle room in boss fights. Dash Master lets me dash more. How much more? Oh, it's like continuous, and it says I dash down. Interesting. I think that would have the most utility in like a timed environment, which we really haven't encountered. I think I'm gonna put the Balder Shell on, at least for now. You know, we might change that up again at some point. Ooh, we unlocked the actual like hunter's loadout for, or hunter's commentary for that enemy type. Ow, rude. All right, I think it is, let's see, back to Crystal Peaks, maybe? Oh, you know what? Let's go to the tram station here. I want to see if I can dash across it. Like the tram, if it won't let me in with a ticket, maybe I can just jump it. Nope. Very intelligent, whoever crafted the tramway here. They knew I was going to try and get by without paying my dues. Get out of here. We accidentally let him get a bonus fly out. Those guys remind me so much of like just the standard red attack flies from Binding of Isaac, where like I shouldn't struggle to kill them, but for some reason, on occasion, I just really struggle to kill them. Oop, don't want to do that. Take our free geoload here. You rob the conductor, they rob your life. I mean, they didn't kill me. They just definitely made sure that I took a little bit of a shot to my carapace. Bonked my head pretty good. So strike. So strike, fool. Ooh, with the triple. All right, that's enough. Yeah, so Boulder Shell is huge, because in those times where I'm like struggling to accomplish anything to heal in a boss fight, that could play huge dividends. Yeah, I was only streaming to my buddy and you came in and made me super happy. You ever beat Dying Light? No, so I played Dying Light probably like right around when it came out and really enjoyed it, but my computer at the time had some issues. I was using like an older generation's graphics card and I was like constantly crashing, so I wound up putting it to the side, which is a bummer because it was actually really fun. But you can see, Rigorous, that I actually have a startling backlog. Oh, Misha's gonna do it in chat. Dying Light is on there, and I'm actually really excited for Dying Light 2 if they ever get their act together and make that a thing that's actually gonna happen. I like the combination of like the kind of parkour exploration as well as the kind of craft as you go combat, because it has a little bit of the same flavor as like I don't know if you've ever played Dead Islands, just obviously without the same amount of randomization that Dead Island possesses, since Dead Island is almost like a Diablo or a Borderlands kind of a setup. So you want to get into the main center area here and then take this all the way up. And then where are we going from here? Now we can hit this right-hand side. Well, I'm glad you got such a kick of us dropping by. I love it when I find people who are streaming kind of like cool older games. You know, obviously, as you could probably surmise from the channel name and that absurdly long backlog, I wind up playing a lot of older titles, so I am always really pumped when I find someone else doing the same. So I was glad to have stopped in. I wish you were a little earlier in the game. You're too good at it. You got so much extra time in on it that I had to dip before my wife was furious. That's not fair to her. She wasn't actually mad. She just wanted to see my reaction to playing it. Yeah, Dead Island 2 is an interesting case, right? So Dead Island 2 was obviously announced forever and ever and ever and ever ago. And then apparently they scrapped the whole project at one point and kind of like restarted from scratch. I have seen a tech demo of it. So in days gone by, I used to work for GameStop, and one of the things that we would do is every year we'd have like a meeting that would often be attended by people from the industry showing off their games. And I've had Dying Light 2 shown to me twice, and neither time did it actually like come to pass. But what they showed me the last time looked rad, so. You had it in your library as an easy gamer score? Well, yeah, look, sometimes those little easy gamer score games wind up being like really neat little, kind of like art pieces, so I'm glad the gamer score lured you in and you wound up enjoying it in the meantime. Oh, I tricked him into shooting up? That was awesome. Not like shooting up, like the bug didn't do hard narcotics. All right. So is that a platform? It is. Oh, that's rude. Oh, god damn it. And then I fell in spikes. Heal before you jump over, because why not? I hate these guys. I feel like every time we go into a new zone, I have a new bug that's like contending for bug I hate the most. Why am I not just... That's why I'm not doing that. I was a bit upset that Rider Republic game was delayed until the end of the year. Yeah, but like, you know, if recent events have taught us anything, you know, with stuff like all this mess with Cyberpunk, like if they need more time, let them take the time. You know what I mean? You'd rather have it in as good a shape as it could be than have it be miserable. We're gonna just dip out here and hopefully get some soul back. All right, what is going on over here? All right, we're gonna get a whole bunch of soul. That's what we're gonna do. Heal all the way up. Game delays are a bummer for sure, but one of the things that I've come to embrace with the backlog is that like when you've got game delays, I'm sure you have other stuff you could go play. Like go dig up another fun game from your collection that you don't have your full gamer score on yet. I used all that to heal, and now sadly we don't have what we need. Oh, and that's the wrong direction. Oh, cool. So I can cancel that. So we can cancel out of it should we need to. Alright, we're gonna wait for him to come back so that I potentially don't have to fight the other... Oh, damn it, and then I took damage anyway. Alright, you're gonna take a shot here, right? Nope. Alright, I'll take it. Let's get a heal in first. Alright, we're gonna roll with this so that I have enough to do my attack to unlock it. And still have a little bit of healing. There we go. Crystallized mound. So wait, are we in a new zone? So the only thing I love... Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was a rotator. What a mess. Alright, so we don't really fight these guys. We just gotta go. This is where you kept dying. I can believe it. I was making fun of some of the platforming mechanics a moment ago, and I'm about to eat crow about it. Alright, that one's dead at least. We can get a little heal in here. And then you just go. Like, don't even worry about him. Just go. Wait for this guy. Bro. You fool, I've tricked you. I was not gone. This goes down into more spikes, yeah? Yeah. Oh. I don't know what you are. Alright. Will this platform protect me? It will. At least for a moment. Oh, not if he gets too low, though. Oh, you jerk. Stop it. Such a rude boy. They didn't want me to come this way. They tried to hide the truth. I would not allow it. Alright. What? I totally made that. It also looks like... Whoop, I almost jumped too soon. It looks like I can jump up over here. Ooh, if I get higher. We might not need to, though. Oh, wait. That's where I'm supposed to go. And if I had done it, we would have missed a grub. Alright. Alright, now what fresh hell do they have in store for me? We've got a down here. Is that the snail shaman? Oh man, I'm kind of tempted to just leave him here. What? Consumed the descending dark. Tap B while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemy. Did I just kill the snail shaman? Also, is everything on the cave floor here just bug carapaces? Is this like the equivalent of another game using like skulls? Grub song helped you so much. Yo, Neo, that's a great call. Grub song, so that every time I'm taking a little bit of damage, I get a little bit of health back, or a little soul back. That would have been a huge help in there. This is what I was talking about when I was saying, like, I really need to take some time and actually kind of think about my options with some of the badges. So I'm definitely not using them all to their fullest. Nope, just faces, all bug faces. I mean, that's kind of my point though, Afterlife. Like, that whole room was filled with bug faces. Alright. So they kind of set this room up so that I can't just teleport through it. So, like, they're not going to just let that be a cheat code for the rest of the game's traversal. That's why I say in the speedrun community, it must come down to, like, knowing which ones you can and can't do it with. Does this let us break through stuff? No. We gotta come at him from above. Got it. So how do I get to above him? Well, from 2 floors up. That's how. So after we had a little bit of issue with dropped frames on the last stream, I set this one up to variable bitrate for streaming. So hopefully you guys aren't getting dropped frames, but if that means that instead you're getting like a woefully bad picture quality, let me know and maybe we can kind of compromise somewhere in between. Looks good. Okay. Right now, it's just Twitch has got such a workload because of how many people are streaming on any given night right now that I think that's the thing that's really making me struggle when we go to stream, is that when I go live, it's, you know, 9 Eastern and everyone on the planet is streaming. Another little fresh mechanic introduced here. Oh, there's a grub up there. What is this? Well, Chris, you gotta be smart, man. Wait a minute. I don't have to be smart. I just gotta go quack. We gotta be like Sonic. Not quite that Sonic-y. So this one is actually, they want me to like, I will save this grub, damn it. Down to our last hit point, so the grub's gonna wait a second. So this one I'm gonna cheat, because instead of like dash jump, we'll just supercharge it. Palpable. Oh my god, we're all the way back at the Forgotten Crossroads. Oh. You got me. That is unfortunate. All right. Let's go back. So we gotta up, around, up. There's no real good stag station over here too, is there? Well, we don't have a stag station in Crystal Peak, so it wouldn't matter. I'd have to go back on foot regardless. He's gonna poop flies. We're just gonna ignore him. Sorry. I know you want me to engage with your young, but we have things to do. As much as I would love to stay and fight all of you in a sign of dominance of the new champion of Hallownest, like, I got stuff to do. Alright, we could probably go up one and actually get there quicker, but if I'm honest, and this is, you know, if you want to call me a coward, that's fine, you can call me one. I'm a little nervous about seeing Mila, because I don't want to find out that she is infected and I have to kill her. So I'm just going to try and ignore the problem until it goes away. I do that every time where I like jump in to the right, but then actually springboard so that I'm left. So this is not where I want to go. I do want to go down. I love that Hollow Knight's visuals. So like the majority of Hollow Knight's visuals are obviously dominated by a lot of black and some blue, right? Like the color palette isn't super diverse, but they do such a great job of giving you like a couple real key kind of colors in each area so as to make each area a little bit unique art palette wise. Like obviously green path with the green, and like now we get this kind of soft pink with all the crystals here in Crystal Peaks. But even like Fungal Wastes had that kind of like real ruddy purple. Just like some really good design work. And I think, I don't 100% know, but I'm pretty sure with Team Cherry being such a small team, I believe that the artwork for this game was entirely done by one person, which is staggering. Like you gotta just, not only do you have to be a stellar artist, but you've gotta have such an artistic vision for the game you're trying to create to have it be so unified and so good looking and distinct. So what I'm gonna do here is get my souls back. I know this is gonna let me take damage against the guy, that's fine. Oh, really? I want my Geo. Alright. And now, before we do anything else real crazy, we want to go to a bench. So that if I die again, we don't have to make that freaking walk. Let's go do the old safety bench maneuver. We have a bench that we unlocked from fighting. Oh god, don't die on your way to the bench. It's what? Up and over to the right? Little safety heal there. We can't get up that way, so we gotta go the long way. Okay, a much needed respite on the bench.